Hello and welcome. Today I want to do a watercolor swatching video because I was able to get my hands on discontinued Quinacridone Gold Po49, and I really like painting with Quinacridone Gold. And I saw a lovely YouTuber on here made a video that a company called Della Magna from Italy was making small batches of this paint. So I got one and it's finally here and I'm very excited. And normally when I get a new paint, I come home straight away and swatch. So it's taken everything to wait so that we can open this little gift together. So to start, this is a handmade watercolor by Della Magna Watercolors from Italy. And they sent this little page talking about the company. It has this very nice little seal there, wax seal, and also they sent this very cute little note. Thank you so much, Anastasia. Cheers from Italy, Luca. And that is the owner and creator of the company, Luca. And can we talk about how stinking cute this little package is? It's just adorable. And I'm just going to move this out of the way, and we're going to open. Ooh. I was not able to keep from ripping it, but there we have it. Della Magna Quinacridone Gold Po49. And the packaging is nice and gold. Whenever I open paints, I always feel like I'm opening candy, and it makes me very hungry. But yeah, don't eat the paints. So here it is. Ooh, nice. It's very full. Oh my gosh, I'm making such a mess here. Excuse me. But there is a very full pan. Has the little name there. And I cannot wait to swatch this. I'm going to be swatching in my handmade Arches watercolor paper notebook. I just took a sheet of one of those big sheets and cut it up and bound it into this book. So we're going to be swatching it here. I put in the little note down here, tried to write down what we're going to be comparing it with because I have 3 other Quinacridone Gold hues. And so I'm going to see how the original compares to these ones over here. I'm going to be using my Raphael Softaqua size 0 brush to swatch the colors. I'm going to do my best to swatch on this paper. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm just going to load up some water here, get the paint. You know, I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to make sure, oh, that's very nicely wetting. I'm very excited to see how this goes down. So I guess I'm just going to go for it. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh. Okay, let's oh, that's so pretty. I'm gonna just bring it all the way down here. Oh, wow. Okay, so the thing I like about Quinacridone Gold is this orange color. Because when you water down most of these other ones, as we'll see, they get very fluorescent-y because of the PY150, and they don't stay very dark, but this looks, wow, that's so pretty. Okay, that's definitely worth getting. Wow, okay, sorry for my swatch there, but that is the color, and oh my gosh. Okay, that is really pretty. I'm gonna have to do maybe some other swatches on other paper just so we can see it but more. Because just one swatch is not enough. So that's the first one. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to move on to Winsor Newton, which is PR206, which is also a discontinued color. They're going to be replacing it with PR179 soon. Then PB19 and PY150. Let's find it over here. Nope. That one is on my little palette here. That's up here. Just gonna get a nice, oops, my goodness. Get a nice bunch of color there. And here we go. Okay, yeah, see, it has a really nice mass tone. The wetness is really giving shine here. Okay, so it does have that mass tone there, but as we bring it down, we're going to see that it becomes this very, very yellow color. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard. I brought down my brightness so we can try and see that that yellow, how it's very, very yellow. And I love this color, but this becomes too yellow for me. When it dries, it'll be easier to see. Since we have the light and the water, it's kind of reflecting everywhere. Now the next two have the same color pigments. That's Sennelier and Brehat. And this is PR101, PR206, which is also the discontinued color, and PY150 again. Sennelier and Brehat are both French companies. So then over here, we got it right here, the Sennelier. Get a nice swatch of that. And I found this one is much more orange. It's really, like, when you wash it out, it still stays pretty orange. It's not quite as fluorescent yellow, but it's still yellow compared to this one. This is very orange and very pretty. I'm sorry, my swatching is not great. I'm still figuring out what the best way to swatch is. Let's try to blend that a little bit. Oh my gosh. I hate when people do ugly swatches. So of course I'm going to make disastrous swatches. Please forgive me, this is my first swatching video. It will get better with time. Now the last one, since it's pretty much exactly the same as my Sennelier, I don't really use it. It will be a backup for when that one runs out. Just gotta pick that up, get a good. And again, it is very orange. At the mass tone, it's you know, not bad there. And then when you water it down, we're gonna go this one all the way down. This one's much more orange as well, as you can see, but nothing compared to this. This is just absolutely beautiful. Really worth having this color. I'm very excited to use this. I paint a lot of portraits, as you can see over here, and this would be a really pretty color to use, I think, as a skin tone starter. Let's try and put a little bit more on top of the Sennelier here to try and darken that up. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more into the Winsor Newton, which is the one that I currently use on my main palette. I use it for mixing skin tones. I add it to a bunch of other colors, a bunch of different reds. Okay, that's a little bit nicer up here to really get that in there. But see, it disappeared, all that nice. But I guess now it's kind of more similar here. I'm gonna let these dry so we can see them better without that glare, and then I will come back and we can look at all the colors together. So I've also been trying out this Saunders Waterford paper, and this is the rough version, and I just want to do some comparisons to the two Po48 colors I have. Those are also getting discontinued, so I picked some up, and I just wanted to see how those all are, because they're, you know, they're other orangish colors. Plus then we can see this quinacridone gold again. So again, I'm gonna pick up the color, get it all over my fingers. Wonderful. And again, I'm just going to swatch. That is so fiery and pretty. That's just so nice. Ugh. I'm gonna really wash it out. Try and get it into its lighter state there. That's just so nice. I guess on camera, this is kind of looking more like the hues, but just this mass tone is so pretty. I really like it. Once the color is dry, we'll look at all of them together, so we can see the, you know, more watered down color there. Next we have the Roman Szmal, which is a brand that I recently bought a bunch of colors from, and I love them all. I cannot wait to buy more. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna be very much more of a warm orange. I didn't think they were gonna be very similar, but I just wanted to see how they compare, since, you know, I have a lot of colors. I gotta see the difference between them. And yeah, okay, that's much warmer. That's very pretty too. I love this color. And for the Daniel Smith one, I have the tube, so I just have a little squeezed out right here. Try and pick up a good amount. Yeah, again, that's very pinky. So it's not really comparable there. It is a different pigment, so I wasn't expecting it to be the same. Just so we can see the difference. So there we go. And I wonder if I should go over and add a little bit more color to this one, this Roman Szmal, because I'd made it a little bit light, a little bit too light. There we go. Now the Daniel Smith looks too light. Let me add a little bit more. And I love earth tone colors, these very vibrant, bright oranges and reds, you know, burnt sienna. Love burnt sienna. I have a lot of those. And so this is the Po49. I'm very excited to add that to my collection. I definitely will be using that. Love it. Okay, yeah, so we can see the difference here. Again, the glare will go away once it dries, but just so we can see while it's wet. Yeah, this is looking very yellow, but it is still very orange, but it is definitely more yellow compared to these. This one's a little bit more pink. This one's a little bit more orangey. So there we have those three. And I think that's nice. That's just so beautiful though. I love colors when they water down like this and they look very skin-like. I love a color that looks like skin, probably because of the whole portrait thing. But yes, these are beautiful. This is just a new favorite now. And I'm gonna let these dry as well, and we will look at all the colors once they are ready. So the colors have now dried, and you can definitely see a difference here. I can, at least. I don't know. It seems to be okay on camera. But here are the colors all of them together. I'm also going to zoom in so we can look at them a little bit closer. And this one, I do like the way that this mass tone is here. It's still not really the same. This one, these two, I had a hard time getting any of this color up here. It just all kind of starts bleeding down. Then you can really see that this is yellow, yellow, yellow. And this one gets a really nice orange, very pretty, what is this called? Peach, a peach color. And this one's probably the closest, like maybe this. But also, if I put in this here, you can see, okay, it does kind of water down. Okay, there you can see it's, how can I do this the best? It waters down to kind of a similar-ish color. Not this one. This one's really yellow. But these two, they're almost watered down. Could be similar, but it's just not the real thing. Here's another swatch where I did a little bit lighter on the top. Again, looks slightly better, but with this one you can get a very nice dark color, and with the other ones you really can't. Then here are the dry Roman Szmal Daniel Smith Po48, and you can see the difference there, where this one is very yellowy orange, and these ones are way more peach, and so that's not really the same at all. But I just wanted to show those together in case you were thinking maybe, like I was thinking, that Po48 could be similar to Po49. Not really. You can use Po48 to mix a quinacridone hue with, again, PY150 or something, more yellowy, probably PY150. But in its, single pigment, they're just not going to be the same. So now I'm going to zoom in. Here we have it zoomed in. And you can see these ones are definitely the more orangey ones, but nothing's quite like that original Po49 by Della Magna. And watered down, you can see it's very, very different there. Then we have the Po49 against the Po48. You can see the difference there. And here's a good comparison there. This is a beautiful color. These are beautiful colors, but so is this one. It's very nice. And yeah, there we go. These are all the colors swatched out. I'm sorry that's not perfect. It's very far from it, but we can see the colors. Hopefully it comes across. And I'm definitely planning on buying more colors from Della Magna. I have a long list that I want to try out, but this was the first one that I had to have because also they do small batches, like I mentioned at the start, and it's often in pre-order. So when I got mine, it was pre-order. It took 10 days to France. I'm in France. And yeah, sometimes if you get it, I don't know how long it takes if you get it when it's actually in stock, but you can also only buy one per month. So if you have the chance, I highly recommend trying this color out. I'm probably going to try and get a second one to have a backup because this is just, it's so unique. It's so beautiful. And it just, none of these hues really compare to this original color. So there we have it, the Quinacridone Gold comparison. Before I end the video, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I know this is my first watercolor video, but I plan on posting more, so if you want to see more watercolor content, then hopefully subscribe, like the video, and maybe I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!